Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Chris here with a review of Cable number 155. This is the start of the new run by Thompson, Nadler, Peralta, and Abertov. Wait, Peralta? Did they get Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Holy shit, he's an actual real character? I thought he was Andy Samberg. Sorry. As I said in a previous video, I'm sick, so when I'm sick, I make terrible jokes. I don't have enough brain power to come up with good jokes, so the bad side of me comes out with the terrible jokes. So, going through, we have a kind of rehash of Cable's origins, having to live with the technovirus, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if they bring that up a lot, that he's constantly having to fight off a virus, like his whole, like everywhere he goes, everything he does, he has to use his telekinesis to hold off the virus, or else it's going to consume him. They probably have gone back to it recently, I don't know. I only got into Cable around like the resurrection, that whole X-Men and Humans resurrection. I'll try to find and read a couple older stuff. So we start off in Osaka, Japan, 2049, where Cable is rescuing a very important mutant from the Sentinels. He even says, your daughter will be able to communicate with machines one day. Because of that, she'll play a pertinent role in the war between Sentinels and humans. So he's protecting the timeline by making sure that someone important is alive, which I really like in a lot of time travel stories. So then we go to Hope Summers, his daughter, being attacked by Metis, and geez, I love the artwork because it just really makes them really creepy and disgusting. And kind of to mirror, Cable comes back, hears about what has happened, and kind of to mirror Cable, Metis gives Hope the same scar. I think, did he? Yeah. Yeah, she didn't have that when, yeah, Metis gave Cable the same scar, because Metis wants Cable to be alone forever. So he'll do anything to make sure that Cable is alone and weak. So Cable goes about, he goes about, I think he willingly lets the technovirus take over for a short while, which messes up his arm, makes it all more monster-like, if I can say, if that's the right words to describe it. And oh, sorry. And he kind of, the whole plan was him to trick Metis so that he could merge with him to stop him, and just turns into this huge hulking flesh machine. So I imagine this is Cable would look like if he just let the technovirus consume him. I mean, that's it for Cable. I really enjoyed this. I liked the previous run by Bryson and Marlon, but I really enjoyed this as well. I was a bit hesitant on continuing Cable, like after Bryson and Marlon's run finished, because I really enjoyed that as one of the X-Men titles I actually like. There's not a lot of, I think it's probably this and to a degree Astonishing X-Men are the only X-Men titles I like. Because I used to get Cable, Astonishing, X-Men Blue and X-Men Red. I've dropped X-Men Blue because I just found it very boring, and I'm gonna drop X-Men Red once this first story arc finishes, because that's just really boring as well. It's just, you can have X-Men do other stories and adventures. Like, we don't need the constant everyone is afraid of mutants, like, racism allegory that X-Men and, like, the mutants are kind of known for. Like, usually if anyone says like what's the mutant plight, like, a reference to, and it's like, oh, it's it's racism. And it's like, okay, but they do other stuff as well. It's not just about that. And it just seems like that's all they want to do with the X-Men nowadays. It's just like, let's just constantly remind everyone that, like, this is a reference to, like, racism, that they're fighting racism every day. Which is okay to a degree, but if that's all you're doing, it gets stale, and you're just repeating it over and over again. Like that's why I dropped X-Men Gold at the start, because it was just the same thing. It's just like, I could just read any other X-Men story that's done this probably better and not boring. But that's just my opinions on that. Would I recommend this? Hell yeah, I would recommend this. Might not have seemed like it since I was a bit sick, but I really enjoyed this. This is great. The artwork on this is awesome. The cover is badass. I would definitely recommend this. You four people, you have done a good job. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So that's it for the review. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you all next time.